Good morning, West Tennessee.
Good Wednesday morning. It's May 19th, 2010. I'm Brandon Artiles.
And I'm Beth Phillips. Thanks for joining us. Still to come this morning, Gibson County residents continue to pick up the pieces after a second round of severe weather tears through the area.
Plus, Governor Bredesen once again vetoes a bill allowing guns in bars.
But before we get to those headlines, we'll first check in with meteorologist Mike McAvoy in the Weather Center for a look at this morning's forecast. Good morning, Mike.
And this was the scene yesterday between Milan and Bradford on Concord Cades Road. Crews say they are working on clearing down trees and power lines from streets. Some of those affected say they were completely caught off guard.
Youngest daughter about broke my heart. She said, Daddy, I don't want to die. I'm too young to die, and it just about broke my heart when she said that. And I told her, honey, you're not going to die, honey, and I just grabbed her and held her.
They are certainly not alone. Many tell us they just feel lucky to be alive. In other headlines, 2 Martin men are behind bars after police say they got into a knife fight. Officers have arrested 30-year-old Mark Griffey and 28-year-old Robert Ellison. They say the two were armed with 4- to 5-inch knives when they cut each other several times at a home on Manley Street on Sunday. Both were treated at a local hospital before they were arrested. Griffey faces aggravated assault and aggravated burglary charges. Ellison is charged with aggravated assault. A second bank robbery in less than a week in Henry County now has the FBI looking for a familiar face. Agents say this man walked into the region's bank in Paris yesterday and handed the teller a note demanding money. Agents believe he also robbed a bank in Atwood back in January. Another person is suspected in last week's bank robbery in Buckhannon. This suspect is in his mid-30s, at least 6 feet tall, with a medium build and shoulder-length blonde hair. If you can help, find him. Call the FBI. Thank you, Mike. Mexico's President Felipe Calderón will address a joint session of Congress this morning, and U.S. immigration policies are bound to come up. Yesterday, Calderón called Arizona's new immigration law discriminatory, and President Obama chimed in, condemning Arizona's crackdown and pushing instead for a federal fix to illegal immigration the entire nation can agree on. ABC's TJ Winnick is in Washington this morning with the very latest. Good morning and welcome back. Joining us in studio now, of course, Jared Fogle. You know him as the Subway guy, and he was able to be in town this weekend. This is the beginning of a very long day for you.
Oh, yeah.
So what brings you to the Hub City?
Well, part of my nationwide media tour was Subway, and I've been doing it now, believe it or not, it's been 12 years. And here, stopping in the area, our big thing these days is going speaking to school kids. And even though it's the end of the school year, we're still going to get a good chance to talk to some middle school kids, I believe at Tigert Middle School later today.
Into a Subway to order a sandwich, do they kind of get a little freaked out?
It depends. If it's been one that I've not been to, yeah. And one of the great perks about my job is I haven't had to pay for Subway in about 12 years, and I hope I have many, many more. I'm still waiting for my Platinum for Life card. It hasn't quite come yet, but any day now, hopefully it'll be arriving.
So real quick, do you ever just trick them and go, I want the meatball marinara?
Just fake them out a little bit and say,
Okay.
Got to go there and get on the low-fat menu. That's when I go to Subway. It's always, for me, it's about eating low fat, but also something that really tastes good, which is, I think, one of the big draws and what drew me in originally, and still keeps me going back to Subway for sure.
Fantastic. Okay, well, you'll be in town all day. He's going to be speaking to the kids at Tigert Middle School. See him at the Jacks game tonight. So again, Jared, thank you for joining us.
Got to get my arm warmed up. Got to go. First pitch of the year.
Good deal. Good deal. Okay, well, speaking of that game tonight, how is the weather going to be? Meteorologist Mike McAvoy will give us a check of that right now.